and rolling. Yeah, look at all that. Look at that little stretch, huh? You nervous, bud? Okay.
He's so unsure.
Okay. Want me to sit down?
Maybe you for safety.
Hmm?
What is it?
You remember this place, Henry? Because I'm not looking at you, I can't hear you.
Sit. Sit.
Can you sit? Henry, can you sit?
It's really hard for me right now.
Good, sit.
So this week, okay, so let's start with last week. Last week, did you look at Go Crazy and Freeze? Did you have time?
No.
Okay. Did you get any homework?
Yeah, so we did mat. I don't know what they're all called, but I did
Yeah,
mat.
mat, attraction, release.
I did like I did three different colored plates on the floor where I dropped them to each side, but then have him look up at me.
Good. Ping pong.
Yep. And then the one where I like run around to the back of him.
Whiplash.
So we did those for like 4 days in a row, and then when family came, the last 3 days we did not.
Yeah, we did nothing. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. He'll remember that. That's good. That's good that you got to that. Because I want to move on. I want him to be aware of start buttons. Because I'm going to move on to one called Give Me a Break this week. And Give Me a Break is about, like, you can sit or you can stand behind a chair, or you can just stand. You walk up to the area that, say, the baby gate to the cats are, and you put a treat down. And then you turn around and you face the direction you just came from. And he eats the treat and looks up at you, and you mark that good, and then you walk back to this chair area, and then do the same thing. It's just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So this is going to be used to start to desensitize him to cats. Okay? So, and we might have, first we'll do it with the Siamese, with the stuffed cat, and see if he can maintain himself.
Yeah.
And then you can practice it with the live cats.
Okay.
But first we always do it with them. And then the other one is going to be, look at that. And we in the CU world still call it look at that, but that's not what we say. We say, where is the jogger? Where is the kitty? Where is the, dog? So you don't have to name everything.
Yeah.
Everyone walking can be a jogger,
Okay.
Kitty you should name because you want, where's the kitty? And then, and we'll do that, and we're going to do it with something that means nothing to him. Things like this, mean nothing to him.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it with very neutral subjects, and we're going to teach him to look at that. And then what we want is for him, gradually, he's going to turn back to us and report, hey Mom, I just saw a kitty. And you're going to go, yes you did, good boy, and give him a treat.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a progression.
Yeah.
We ought to be able to get pretty far along on it, okay?
Okay.
In the next 3. So, I want to start first thing, I think, if I can get him to be calm to the next stage of mat work, which is down and chill.
Okay.
So, down and chill is, first I'll teach you a biofeedback technique called take a breath. Okay? We'll do that. And, hey buddy, you know what we're gonna do? I know, I'm scary, aren't I? Yeah, I'm scary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, I know. Hello. Yes, we're friends, remember? Okay, so I'm gonna ruin this with this. So if his mouth is open, he's not taking a deep breath, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
This is your cue right here. It's an environmental cue. And then you're going to have your treat right here, thumb and middle finger. And you're going to take a deep breath.
Okay.
When you do that, then you're going to deliver the treat right to him. Okay? You're not going to withhold because you haven't seen his nostrils flare, which is what we're looking for.
Okay.
It's going to take you probably a while. He'll probably be pretty good at nose flares. I still haven't seen my boxer do a nose flare.
Yeah.
But I have to put my hand on his respiratory system to see that happen. All right, so let's go back here. Come on. Come here. So. Your mouth closed, that was good. You're always going to treat, because if you don't treat, then you're going to build anticipation into the behavior. He's going to be, where's the treat? Am I going to get the treat? I mean, when's the treat coming? You know? And then I don't know whether you've ever seen dogs do the happy feet move.
Yes. Our last golden did that.
That's anxiety.
We called it tippy taps.
But that's anxiety. That is not
happiness.
happiness.
Okay,
That is anxiety. I had a little dog that did it too, cute
Yeah.
little chihuahua that did it all the time. I thought it was the most adorable thing, and then I realized, oh, that's anxiety.
Yeah.
That's where's the treat? When am I getting the treat?
Yeah.
Am I going to get the treat? You know, is someone else going to get the treat? You know, are you going to eat the treat? All right, so. Okay, you're not cooperating. You got your mouth open. Okay, come here. So let's do it this way. I'll do it right. Come here. Come on. All right, get it. Very good. Very good. Now you're coming back here. Because here we go. I'm going to give it to him no matter what goes on. Because until I have a behavior taught, he's getting a treat. Even if it's a half a measure of what it should be. Once he's learned the behavior, then we're going to move. I have my back to you because I'm hoping he'll sit facing me, and you'll be able to see his nose. Can you see over my shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Come here, buddy. All right. So, Henry, got your mouth open. Whoops. Too excited. Come here. Is it too much? Oh, he'll have a nice poof when he gets the hang of this. He's having a... This is a nice twofer because he gets, you get a deep breath and he gets a deep breath. Oh, you're just so happy. Okay. I see. You're just so happy. Okay, so we'll take this. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to it when we have, when we've settled a little bit. Let's try down and chill. Oh, good boy, yes. Good boy. So now, down and chill is you get everything together. You get your treats, you get your phone or the book or whatever you're gonna do, his mat. Put the mat down, like by the couch, so you're the back of the couch to relax against, your back against. And down and chill is gonna be about that, exactly. So,
Okay.
you're gonna do this 5 minutes, if you have it.
Okay.
You know, 2 or 3 if you don't. So we just want him to lay down on that and be calm. And it's your next step in this. It's a little spooky today, huh?
I think it's the wind. It's like wind.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Good boy. It's right here. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So, I'm looking at the mat, not at the dog. Because if you're looking at the dog, oh, it's gonna rain. Ooh, it's coming.
It's okay.
It's
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
How can you be sure?
I make the example of, okay, you're afraid of tarantulas, you know, 'tis their season, they're walking around looking to mate now.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I got a room full of them, you tell me you're terrified of them, and I
It's
tell
okay.
you, it's okay, no problem, I'm pushing you into the room, and you're going, lady, knock it off.
It's funny that he goes to you for safety.
Well, he spends time at home, right, with the dog? Do you work from home one day a week?
Mm-hmm. And then when he was a puppy, I was home all the time.
Okay, oh, nice. Okay, that was my fault. Good. 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 And I always make mat work dog's choice. If they want to get off the mat, that's fine. Good. Good. His nails are nice and short. Do you clip his nails?
No, the doggy daycare they go to will clip them sometimes for us.
Nice, lovely. I like that. What a good doggy daycare. Is he afraid of lightning? Thunder? Thunder.
Not particularly, really.
He's kind of
like-
just a scaredy cat in
It's like hit or
general.
miss.
Okay, I got you.
Like the
Good.
vacuum scares him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so give me a break will be great with the vacuum.
Like on the way here, he loves to have his head out the window and like a loud motorcycle went by
Oh,
and he
that's
freaked
good.
out.
Good. 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 thought about that. You see it thinking, started to leave, and then he thought, well, maybe there's another treat in it for me. He couldn't quite contain himself the second time, but the first time.
Yeah.
Seems to be recovering just fine. There's the vacuum, yes.
Now Wesley got a toy vacuum for his birthday and he's thrilled.
Does it make a vroom vroom noise?
Yes.
Well, maybe you'll get over it. Good, yeah. Yeah.
That's funny, our last golden retriever, you could have run his tail over with a vacuum and he wouldn't have moved.
Right, yeah. Good. Dogs with big feelings, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, free. Okay, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring the whole jar here. Oh my God, is this gonna be fun or what? Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, let me load up here. Let me load up. That's why I like to do Cheerios from Outlook.
Yeah. It's
Or
so
their-
much better.
Or their kibble.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. Good. And I like to have a cookie jar because, like this, because it teaches them to respect the treats. Good. Uh-oh. What happened? What was that? Henry, what was that, huh? What happened, Henry? What happened? Good. Yeah. Good. A good boy you are. Yeah. Good. So watch where they go. That's right. Good. Good. Oh, here comes the thunder. Good. 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 Good.
He's keeping all four of them out of his head.
Yes, that's very good. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good. It often just toodles right on by us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't always get it. Good. 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 I'd like him to start his SIT and DOWN. Good. 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 my friend who has forced her dog to take pills when it didn't want to, and has never taught it how to sort of opt out if they don't want to do it, and so it's cooperative, you know,
Yeah.
giving them a choice. And so the dog is a demon right now. And she calls me from the vet, and none of the vet techs there can get this medicine down the dog. She wanted to know if I could, and I'm like, no. If a vet tech can't do it, I know I can't.
He does great with the pill pockets.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, the pill pockets.
Get out of the water.
There's water over there.
You can't get to it. It's got something in front of it.
See the water?
Yeah, there it is. Oh, smart dog. Yeah. There you go. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. This is, I'm big into loopy training. I'm like, you know, just, you don't have to go over and over and over the same thing.
Yeah.
You can do loops,
Yeah.
and I think dogs learn faster with loopy training. So I'm just gonna have him have some fun, so he has to come to wherever I am. We're letting him know that there's different things to be met. That's displaced behavior, that's nerves. No. I know that nasty Frenchie peed on us once. It was a long time ago, though. Good. Good. I'm treating now for him even coming towards what I'm asking him to get up on. I'm going to shake this behavior because he's really not taking to it like a lion. Good. Good, yeah. Good. 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 Okay, I found my way around that one, won't I? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this a little more obvious for you. Yes. Good. Yeah. So when you're teaching a behavior and it's not working, you change something in the environment. Like I've been changing different mats.
Is
Now
is the expectation for him to figure it out, or can I coach him to get up on it?
I'd like him to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'd like him to do this because he wants to. I want this to be true dog's choice.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to if you don't want to. It'd be nice if you did. Yes, good boy. What a good boy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good. So finally, we found an answer to his question of, I don't understand. What the hell do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I don't understand you. But you always change something in the room until you find the magic. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to step on you. Yes. Yes, good boy. Good boy. That's so good. So good. Yeah. Want to try this next one? Want to try this one? Yeah. It's a big ask, I know. He has to know everything about it first.
Mm-hmm.
guys want water?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
thank you.
Thank you.
Give it a shot.
No.
Nick, where do you work again?
I work at an insurance broker downtown.
Step a little back from it.
Good.
Yeah, there you go. Don't worry about being on point, because we're learning now. Yeah,
Good.
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 Good. Good. Good.
There you go. Very nice. Now you like me. Stand straight.
It's like, what do you people want from
I know,
me?
definitely.
Good.
There you
Good
go.
job, Henry. Good.
Good. Now he's getting it.
Good.
Now he's starting to say, oh, I see what pace. I understand now. This I could have left the legs off of it, and that would have been a little less daunting. And the thing about helping them too much is then you get a dog that's totally dependent on you. They won't think for themselves.
Yeah,
And then you have a very needy dog
yeah.
instead of one that will figure things out.
Good.
That's nice.
Good. Good.
See, if I'm going all fours.
One more, buddy.
Good.
that's a little small for him. I mean, he could. That's to teach them a sit, you know.
Yeah.
These little narrow ones up right here, I use to teach a heel position.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Good
boy.
Good boy.
There we go. Yeah.
Good boy.
He got it.
Good job. Good morning.
Don't give it to him. Yeah, alright, yeah, you can give him one, but now that he's
Now that he's done it.
Now that he's done it, I mean, tomorrow when you practice this, you can, you know,
Yeah.
lower your expectations.
But once he figures out the
But
floor.
he's figured it out. Now he's looking to see. Good
Good.
boy. There we go. That was the third one.
Good boy.
Okay. That took a little bit of time, but now it's all cool.
Good boy.
Good boy.
There you
Good
go.
boy.
Now do a backflip. You get the whole jar.
Run through this ring of fire. When you get to the narrower ones, go to the narrow. That's a good boy. All right. Yeah, give him another one for being down. Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy. That's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay.
Ready for pocket here?
Good boy.
Try and make him go this way.
Good boy. You just can't fit.
You go,
Yeah,
you go
do
this
the-
way.
yeah.
Oh,
He'll
go this
on
way?
there.
Yeah, he'll go on there better. When first teaching, you don't care, you know, because they're only going to get a couple of balls up at best. But now he knows. There you go. Are those Cheerios salty, buddy? Good, yeah. So good. And hand to mouth.
Good boy.
Yeah. Good.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good job, bud.
Elongate that good.
Okay.
So he, when he's in a sit,
Good boy.
that way
Okay.
you start to teach him, don't move, I'm coming to you with the treat. You can just do, yeah, good.
Good
There you go.
boy.
And if he gets into it, down again, right between the paws. You look so handsome up there. Yes, you do. You look so handsome.
You have a big smile. He's smiling so big. It's like he's proud of himself. It's really cute.
Good boy.
Good
See, you can fit on it, buddy.
Good
Oh, there you go.
boy. That's a good boy. Can you try this one? Go ahead.
straight on and that narrow part. Did you notice how you were sort of off to the corner and he sat
Yeah.
cockeyed?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. They follow our body language.
Yeah.
So you were sort of off.
Yeah.
So he
came,
went short, so he didn't come in straight. Not that that's important to
Yeah.
anyone but somebody that's going to do competition and trying to get a solid front,
Yeah.
you know, or heel, you know. Do you remember when he's been good? Yeah. Been a good boy. That's nice.
Big one.
So I can do this one. Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is so you can see if you want to make these, you know, you just go to Walmart, get
We have
the,
these.
yeah, and if you're not using them for gym stuff,
Yeah.
just duct tape them together, and you can hook them up and, you know, put duct tape along that spot, but so you can get a raised platform without going into the expense of,
Yeah.
you know, the gun dog platform. Or the green one's called a Cato board. And this is called a climb. Nice. Very nice. Look at how nice and straight your body is. He just stepped right up there.
Get this one.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Whoops.
That was good. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. He did a pivot. Oh, that was good. He's moving his back end. Do you know how great that is? Most dogs don't have any idea they have a rear end.
Alright, let's figure out the last one. Good.
That was 3. Not like this one.
Good. Good job, Henry.
That was a good job, buddy. You did so good. Yes. Now let's put these away and just sit down and chill. Whoop. Yeah, let's go to down and chill. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do this. Right over that. There you go. Yeah, and I'll sit on this. Yeah, oh, wait a second, I don't have my treats. I have to have all my accoutrements. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You get rain all the time over there?
Yeah.
Good. So see, I tossed it over there because I wanted to take the advantage of getting him lined up. You see how I'm crooked here? Consequently, the dog is. There's a pro tip for you. There you go. Yeah. I know, you're very good. Good. I don't even care if he's on the mat. He's down. So now, this becomes a variable rate of reinforcement instead of pretty much constant rate of reinforcement. Good. So now every once in a while he gets a treat. And then you just want him chilling beside you. Then you're going to want to take this outside. Once you have it really solid in the house, you're going to want it to go outside.
Okay.
And then you're going to want, when you sit down, when your butt hits the chair, he lays down on the mat is what you're looking for. Good. I'm going to say less goods than I've been saying, because that raises the arousal level, and that's not what we're looking to do. We're looking to bring this way down. So this becomes a behavior that they do. This just becomes their habit to do this. So I went to, and I will send you this video, I went to Fall Fido, which is in Chapin, and it's a dog festival. There are about 400 people, maybe about 200, 250 dogs. All day long. I was there at a table, Alliance of Force-Free Professionals. I was there for a good 6 hours. I took that black 4-decker there, and I put it down. I put my little chihuahua on it. And every 45 minutes or so, I'd leash him up and take him around. And you'll see, I did a video of it, and you'll hear me go, oh man, I might as well get down and chill here while we're hanging out. He just stayed there. He never moved unless I hooked him up and told him let's go.
Yeah.
And there were dogs.
Yeah.
There were people. There were people at the table, behind the table, that were eating food.
Yeah.
There was like every distraction imaginable, including we had all these big dogs. We had a husky, good, and a German shepherd, and a lab like this, and maybe a couple of other big ones. And this little 4-year-old girl, she came over and she was petting each one of these dogs. And then she came over and she petted Bear. And Bear turned and scared the Jesus out of her. He scared that he moved, but she thought that he was fake like the rest.
Yeah.
And he was chill the whole time. So that's somebody you can go out to dinner with.
Yeah.
You know? Now you've got a dog that you can go, you can put your yoga mat down, tell him go to mat, and then the dog is there, and you have your dinner and have a good time. Now, there's only a few months of the year that we can do that here.
Yeah.
But there are a few that we can do that. And October is coming. It only took me 6 months to get Bear to that place. He had never done that work before.
Wow.
So it took 6 months to get there. When I was teaching my search dog, to go out because they had to cast, that's go out, on either side of us at least 100 yards. And I was teaching him to do that. I taught it good, and good here. I taught it to him by with these stands, you know. I had mine made out of wood at the time. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it was like we didn't have all this fancy plastic stuff. Mine was homemade. But and then there were two, and then we just kept on pushing them further and further out until the dog go out, go out, go out.
Yeah.
And then Tia, she would go out so far you wouldn't see her for 5 minutes, which drove everybody but me nuts. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. I wouldn't have normally treated him when he knows me, but I've taught my dog to touch my hand when we're out on a walk so that I know that he's checking in with me. And I have a habit of when he does that, my treat. Yeah, I don't even think about it, you know.
Yeah, because his way of doing it is give me that.
Give me that, I know. I know. I thought about that when I did it. I wouldn't normally do that. Good. Good. The technical term for this is schmutzing. Good. Don't worry when your dog schmutzes all over you and someone finally says, what's schmutzing?
So you're just rewarding him when he comes off of that?
Good. This is leave it. This is how you teach leave it. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Get your paws off me. I'm a delicate flower. Good. Good. Very nice. Good. This is impulse control. Good. What a good baby. What a good baby. Good. And this is sometimes called open bar, closed bar, you know, or Zen hand, you know. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Free. Let's go. Free. Yeah. Come on, help me up. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, you're no good. Help me up. Help me up. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes, you're so good. We're doing down and chill for a minute, okay? Okay. Okay, your mom's gonna come over and do this, okay? You have to let me up though,
Here
buddy.
you come.
Oh, good.
Good.
I didn't think I'd ever get out of there here. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. There you go. Now that goes between his paws. And the reason for that is because you don't want him jumping up because you've said good. And that's something that could happen. And now you're not gonna stare at him, but you're just gonna look at your phone or read your book or do whatever you're gonna do, and then every once in a while you're gonna give him a treat. And that's gonna become, the distance between treats is gonna become longer and longer the more experience he has with this.
Right.
This isn't the most exciting thing, but this is one of the most important things to teach your dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it's really important. It makes a huge difference.
Our last golden was like, we would take him out anywhere. But the only reason we couldn't have him off leash was because if someone came up to him to give him attention, he would get up and follow them.
Mm-hmm.
But if no one approached him or bothered him, he would stay right by us.
He would stay right by. Yeah, I know. Dogs are so.
But we kind of attribute that to him being lazy. He was very lazy.
No, he was. I don't know that I'd call it lazy.
I know. I don't know if he really was
You know,
lazy either.
it's like people. Some dogs
Are
have
just
everything
chill.
roll off their back.
That's
Like
true.
some people, some dogs don't. They
Yeah,
all
that's
have
true.
their personalities, and they all have their quirks.
No, that's true. Because we would even, I mean, I would go on 10-mile hikes and bring him, and he would love it. So
Yeah.
he wasn't lazy. He was
Right.
just chill.
Yeah, he was just chill.
He was just chill.
You know, some dogs have real ability to chill. Others, not so much. This one will be better. This will be a perfect dog by 4. You'll have a perfect dog. You'll be like, oh, that's the best dog
My
ever.
husband's like, 3 more years.
He does
It
not.
doesn't mean he's not
does
going to
not
get
have any
better.
chill in him right now.
He'll get better, but I mean at 4, you'll go, wow.
Nick's also never experienced a puppy ever. He's only had older dogs, or
Oh.
so the puppy stage threw him for a loop.
Yeah, we had like one tiny puppy when I was in high school, but like I wasn't super involved.
That wasn't
you know,
true.
So like wasn't
Not my
dog.
job, yeah.
Yeah, and the last dog that I had was about a year and a half old when I got him, so he wasn't like a full bred puppy.
2.5 years ago, I lost my Chihuahua, my heart dog, a long-haired Chihuahua, 16 pounds. Oh my God, it's my heart dog.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot when my working dog wasn't
Yeah.
my heart dog, you know.
Yeah.
She was a cold fish, but
Yeah.
oh God, he was my heart dog. Bear was his name, and I lost him. And my sister asked me, she says, "Are you going to get another dog?" And I said, "I don't know if I'm supposed to get another dog when it comes to me." Well, at that point, my neighbor that lived over that way had a massive heart attack, and I got bequeathed Haven, the boxer.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Sherry calls this place Great Haven because she rescued greyhounds for years.
Okay.
And that's really getting good where you can ignore him, and that's going to be really solid, really fast. So I mean, just all these things just came together, and this dog came to me 6 months later, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't had a puppy since 2005. I was like, I'm too old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am just too old to have a puppy.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot.
And we had a puppy with an infant, so.
That's
Right after he turned 1.
Right after he turned 1.
At least you didn't get a German Shepherd
Oh my gosh.
or a Malinois.
I'll never get a Malinois.
Or
No, Malinois are not pets.
Pets,
Those should not be
correct.
available for public use.
Yeah, those are working dogs.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to be
fully invested.
a
Yeah.
junkie for training,
Yeah. I mean, you've got to have a profession where you can bring your dog with you for it to have a dog like that.
that's
Like,
not
to
even
where,
a dog
like-
to be taken.
Like-
That's like a working dog.
Yeah.
That's like police detection, narcotics,
Mhm.
search and rescue.
Because they need that. Like,
They need that
to
have
like
a
thrive.
job.
Yeah.
When I did search and rescue, I trained for hours every day. Every day was devoted to going out into some wilderness and training
Yeah.
with the dog. I mean, it wasn't like just at home training. It was like going out, finding somebody to go. But, everyone in search and rescue were totally, like there was no other subject in the world but search
Yeah.
and rescue. And we were really boring to be around, except for each other. What size harness does he wear?
He was like a large, I think.
Really?
Extra large, maybe. We had to go back and get him a different harness. I forgot if we went from an extra large to a large or a large to an extra large.
Nick, do you want to do a little, yes, I know, this will be so much fun, won't it? Do you want to do a little down and chill?
Sure.
Okay. I got treats over there. And then we'll fit this in. Give me a break, won't take very long. Oh, the storm's over.
Good.
Yes, you can also take a nap while doing down and chill.
Henry's girlfriend was at daycare today with him.
Oh, he must have loved that.
Yeah, he was excited as soon as he walked in. But you could tell she was there. She probably didn't get there that much earlier than.
He probably could smell her when he walks through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was allowed to go to daycare when he was not.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, because they did gender specific play groups for the ones that aren't neutered. It was the only daycare we could find that would take a
Yeah.
non-neutered dog.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then
like, they wouldn't put him with a female that was intact or like.
Right.
Right, like when Bailey would go, his girlfriend, she was neutered, so they would let them play together.
We think that he got her pregnant right before she got fixed.
Right before she got fixed, they said that when they went in to fix her, she had a baby in her. And we think it's his. Because it only takes 2 seconds, apparently.
Doesn't take very long.
Yeah, apparently they get pregnant, like, you could jump on them and pull them off each other and it could still have happened.
Well, I don't know that you can pull them off of each other.
Well.
I would not do that.
Yeah.
the penis swells.
Yeah.
So that's not.
I also heard it's not good for like adolescent aged females to be pregnant. It's like not good for their body while they're still growing.
No, not because the growth plates are like this far apart, and they're not together until 18 months. Plus, I don't know why anyone would want an adolescent. Excuse me.
We didn't talk to Henry about safe intercourse.
Safe sex. And it was like, all right, I'm really done with this. Well, it took him a while, but once he got it, he is with it. Says, I have this solid now. So every day when you start your training, you go back to something that the dog knows. You go to the easiest part of the behavior. You don't start, because he finished up here doesn't mean you start up here the next day. You start right back down here.
Okay.
Because you want them to succeed. You want to set them up to succeed every time you work with them. That's why if it's not working, you change something.
Is the goal that you just kind of work with them on homework for life until you have the perfect dog?
I work on stuff with Haven all the time. I work on different stuff.
Yeah.
But I do something all the time with them. Most of the time I'm in some sort of online course with somebody. Online training, I mean, you get to really train with the masters of the profession, which is, people that I would have never even known, if I'd stayed in my little old bailiwick. But online during the pandemic, online became huge.
Yeah, well, everyone was stuck home with their dogs.
It was the busiest I've ever been.
Oh, sure. Everyone was stuck home with their naughty animals.
With their naughty animals going, what?
And I'm sure you could probably just constantly teach them new stuff too. I mean, you could probably teach them a million different things if you really wanted to. It's just a matter of like gradually progressing into it. Like I think of the people that teach their dog to go get them a beer out of the refrigerator. Like they didn't initially just teach them to go to the refrigerator, open the door, and grab a beer. Like they taught small things that leads up
everything
to.
Is broken up into
right.
It's called shaping, and you can't expect the dog to know. You've got we had to move towards the mat. Okay, we'll treat that. Right. Oh, one paw. Okay, we'll treat that.
Yeah.
So that's the only way to get it done. You're not going to get it done otherwise, because they're not going to understand. They've got. But once they do, and that's why you have to if they're not getting it, you don't want them making. That's why I don't have the dog is not making a mistake. It's a handler error. Always a handler error.
Yeah.
Dogs don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
Freed. Henry Freed.
Good boy.
I'm curious what your take is on, there's people that say that there's no such thing as aggressive dog breeds, but then there's people that say opposite. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think alligators have a tendency to bite.
In my experience, pit bulls have mostly had tendencies to be more aggressive, but then people say that pit bulls are not technically aggressive dogs.
Pit bulls, no. They can be the most lovable.
Yeah, and I've experienced that too. Yeah.
So, but they can be, certainly. But any dog can be. Hey, come here. Oh, I know. Let's play. Come on, let's play. We've had, you were so good for so long. Yes, you were. What do you think of that, huh? What do you think of that? You want to play tug?
Yeah, he loves tug of war.
Oh, we got both. You got both, huh, buddy? You got both. Oh, here we go. Yeah, both. Yeah. Okay, watch it. That's my hand. Be gentle with my
That is
old
his
lady.
favorite game. Favorite
Our other
game.
dog used to love tug of war too, but he would do that too, where he'd start on the end and he would try and get closer to wherever you're holding it on. I'm
You
assuming
have to-
there's.
You have to, I always cut those off, or you have to hold it down there, right?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna go for that, because
We
that's,
bought the thing that suction cups to the floor, and then he can play tug of war with it, but he'll pop it right off the floor.
oh yeah,
And it's advertised that they'll never get it off the floor.
oh yeah, I know. Come here, I'll give you something to play tug with.
What else you got? Oh, we got new
Where are my
toys.
things?
New
I want my leather
toys.
bit, here.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. What do you think of that? Huh? What do you think of that?
I can't possibly fit anything else in my mouth.
good.
You like the colorful things, don't you? So one of the reasons you teach leave it is because that's as good as a drop. And you teach take it so that you're not getting bit when you have a toy in your hand and you don't have to hide the toy because you can't hide a toy from a dog.
I will say when he has something he shouldn't have, and we realize it, he cowers with his tail between his legs and brings it to you and will hand it to you like this.
Don't hurt me, I'm a baby.
Yes.
Unless we're outside.
Unless
That's
we're
a different
outside.
story.
If he has something he shouldn't have in the backyard, it's a running game.
Oh yeah, well don't chase him.
Tell
from
him that.
Run away from him. Or get a really good goody gummy.
Or what we'll do eventually, like if we're like late to be somewhere and we're battling getting him back in the house, if we both come at him at an angle, he cowers down and doesn't like it. Get in. Is it true that that means they're happy when they... We read that.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. That's never been.
We
To
read...
me, a happy dog looks like a happy dog.
Yeah.
You
We
know?
read
Rather
that
than,
when
like, when
dogs
they're
are
playing
roughhouse
together.
playing, as long as they're making that noise with their snout, it shows that it's harmless play. I don't know if it's true.
I wouldn't take that to the bank. I mean, I don't know, but I wouldn't, you know.
To me, it sounds like they just do that because they're breathing with something in their mouth. Oh, there you go.
I think
There you
their
go.
bodies are loose and wiggly, you know, and they take breaks. So it's like boom, 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 and then they go off and they
Henry,
breathe for a
bring it.
second, then they come back
Yeah.
Bring
and
it.
start again.
Bring it.
So this is
Yeah.
always
All
good
of them.
between exercises. This is good to give them something to play with. Here you go. Uh-oh. 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 It's a rabbit. It's a bunny. What about this one?
I'm gonna try to get all of
What
them.
about this one? What about this one? What? Which one's your favorite? Hmm? Let's see, what's your favorite? 'Cause I like that bunny. That's like a kitty. Okay, well, you know, that was really bad of me because we're supposed to be bringing your prey blood
To set the kitties up.
Henry.
I have a wild bunny outside.
Oh, do you?
And Haven knows no kitty, and he knows no bunny.
Yeah.
But every time we go out, I go, do you think Mr. Bunny's out here? He's all excited, but he knows no bunny. He knows he's not allowed to chase the bunny.
That's the wrong end. Sit. Come here. Henry. That's the wrong
You're not
end
the
again.
only game in town
Sit.
here.
Good catch.
Okay, so, alright. I see, Mr. Bunny's your favorite. Mr. Bunny's your favorite. Who got the squeaky out of this? Somebody, oh. Let me have Mr. Rabbit. Oh, get this. Get that. Yes, I know Mr. Rabbit is like one of the best, and I should have never brought that out. I was a bad girl. It's good to play with them after every exercise you do. You don't have to play for a long time, but it's good to have a little playtime with them because it's over. So I had a Frenchie that was so obsessive compulsive about toys.
Yeah.
He was jumping up there and knocking that box off. I mean, this is this little tiny Frenchie.
That's how my mom has a Pomeranian, and anytime another animal goes near its toy box, it shows its teeth and it will go crazy.
Well, that's called send those elephants away.
Because even my son, if my son gets near it, the dog.
That's negative reinforcement. That's what they do. So it's like when you live in New York City, the mailman comes and slips it in that mail slot, and the dog barks crazily. But every day the mailman goes away, so the dog learns.
Right.
Oh, if I bark like this, the mailman, he's going away.
Yeah.
Come here, boo boo.
Your hardest?
Come here. Yeah, let's see how this fits you. Oh, you are a big one, aren't you? Yes, you are. I would have never been so stiff looking. I would never have thought.
He was the biggest in his litter too, right?
Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, Lord. I'll never get that going. I don't know, somebody diabolical makes these, don't you think?
I hate those things, like the little
Yeah, it's
adjustment
hard to
pulleys.
adjust it.
Alright, so the colored part always goes on their back. So, come here. Good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Wow, look at it. Yes, it's very good. I know, look at it. Yes, were you a little bit afraid of it, huh? Were you a little bit afraid of it? It's not gonna hurt you. It's a pretty thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. We put a stake in the front yard and then leashed him to it so he could hang out outside with us, and he was chill, hanging out, and then all of a sudden, he's missing. And he chewed a hole through
The leash.
the leash and freed himself. I'm like, this dog is too smart. How did he know if he did that he would free himself?
Can we put this on? Yes, let's try it. I know. Oh, that's so good. That was so good.
He's always a spaz about putting his harness or
Yeah.
even his collar on.
Come on. You do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Yes. You can do it.
acts so funny about putting a harness on because he loves walks.
You can do it. Come on. Come on.
You can do it.
Henry, come. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, try.
So,
So,
yes.
like this.
That goes
Or
around his neck.
This way, right? And this is going to go underneath.
I think this is going to go in the back,
Okay.
on his back. So I think it's the other
Come here.
way. Oh, well, maybe it's that way. All right.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good boy. Yeah. Oh, don't get grabby at me. Come on. Stand up. Stand
Henry,
up.
come.
There you go.
Good
Good boy.
boy. Stay.
Now that probably may not be big enough for him. No, it's not going to be big enough. Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a little tight. That's a little tight.
Is it okay for us to say, like, when I give him a treat, if I can tell he's coming at me, like, overexcited, I'll say gentle and put it in, like, the palm of my hand, and he takes it a lot better.
Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. If he's grabbing at your fingers, don't put your fingers out there to be grabbed.
Come here.
I like to do it here. And
Yeah.
then I just cup my hand and I put it down here by my left seam of my pants. And when their snout hits there, I just drop
Just
it
open.
in their mouth.
Okay.
That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Well, aren't you Clemson-y in a Gamecock world? Yeah, well that fits pretty
So
good,
what's
huh?
the difference between this and the harness we have him on? The harness we have him on is the same shape, it's just about that thick on all of the spots.
It's thicker, and there's just something about the balance harness that's really good. And I don't know, do you have a front tab on that?
Mm-hmm.
Which-
We just recently started.
We
using
started using that, and especially for our dog walker, we started using it, and he said it's made a difference. Putting
It
on
makes
the
a
front.
But the
Yeah.
problem is that thing, when he pulls on it, like the whole vest will move.
Yeah, this one
Back.
will too.
So
This one will too. And then the other thing you can do is you can, if he's really pulling and you want power steering, are you gonna, hey, come sit. That's very nice. Yes, do that. Come on. Just get a hands-free leash, which means it's got hooks on both sides. Now you have power steering.
Love it. That makes sense, yes.
Yes, I know we're going for a walk. Oh, let's go for a walk. What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Yes, I'm gonna put him over here. Right there. Easy. Yeah. Nope. Over here. So you walk him on your left or your right?
Right.
yeah, probably the right.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, we're not.
actually probably more the left, because all the grass area on the sidewalk is on the left.
So then, this is where you want your history of reinforcement. Okay, I'll get you a big old one. Okay, buddy. All right, here we go. We'll get you a bigger one. Come here. This is really gonna roll your socks up and down. Yep, this is gonna be delicious. There you go. Is that the best? Is that the bestest, huh?
Oh, I'll sit for that, he says.
That's the best. That's your high value treat. Here we go. You now know your dog's high value treat is dehydrated liver. Mmm.
Gross.
Haven's favorite. buddy? Yeah.
Henry? Yeah, no, you're distracted.
Nice.
He's like, well, she has the treat, so I'm confused why I'm coming with you now.
So here's what you want to do with this. You want that on that side, yeah.
On the side that's
On the
closer
side,
to
yeah.
where you're walking.
There you go. Everything's on the same side. Whoop, yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice. So that gets a dog walking on leash nicely, okay? The other thing is history of reinforcement in one spot. And you guys are going to take that home for the week.
Okay.
I thought I had a nicer one of these. Oh. Here's a hands-free leash to take with you.
Okay.
It's a little worse for wear, but it'll be fine.
Good.
And
Here we go.
oops. Oh, you're never gonna get Cheerios. What's this liver?
Like, what is that crap?
Then you can move to the front one, or you can just move to the back one, or you can do the circle method. Did I show you the circle method? Haven't shown you the circle method?
I think you were talking to us about it last week.
Yes.
You just find like a big kind of area to walk in a circle and make sure you keep them on the outside of you.
Every time he lunges, you walk
Oh,
in a circle.
yes, you did.
And the
say that.
circle is whatever direction your feet are going. Do
Leave
not
it.
pivot.
Okay.
Leave it.
Of course, if I pivoted, I would fall over. In a dizzy spell. But then, yeah, nice. So, dogs, this is a really, not within their scope of knowledge to go this slow. This is really hard for dogs. So once you get them trained, you train them on a 6-foot leash, and then once you get them trained, I like to go to a 10-foot leash.
No.
No.
Just like this?
Yeah, just hold it right there. And put the ear on which way you go. Okay, that's good. All right, now you got them both on
Leave
the
it.
same side.
Leave it.
If he eats that, he won't be the first dog. Never wrap the leash around your hand
Okay.
because it's a good way to get your hand broken. Because the minute your attention goes off of the dog, he's gonna lunge.
Yeah.
And if you've got this all wrapped up, okay. Nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Henry, go grab that for me, would you?
Good boy.
Oh, I didn't mean for you to.
It's okay.
Henry should do it. Oh. Yeah, I had a girlfriend that, I can't remember what she called it, but she was one of the first ones to start going to shelters and matching vets with dogs.
Yeah.
And that was very cool. Okay, give me a break. Give me a break. So if your dog is fast, like this dog, you probably will never be able to sit down. But I'm just gonna walk up here, and I'm going to put a treat down, and then I'm gonna turn around. Good. And then we're gonna walk back. If I wanted to teach a new trick, I'd teach it right here. And then I'm gonna walk back. The minute he gets there, put a treat down, turn around. Good. Good. Just that simple.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, what happens, the only way to change your behavior is to change how the dog feels about it, to change the emotion. So, say you had a big picture window, and you had deer coming into your yard, and every time that happened, 3 or 4 times a day, your dog went crazy.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to change how the dog feels about this picture window and the deer coming into the yard by doing this exercise. And it's also a good way to introduce a new area. So say you went to, you know what a sniff spot is? A sniff spot is where you take your dog, somebody rents out their space, you know, and you can take your dog there and, you know, I always look for a space that is fenced and,
Yeah.
you know, and sometimes there's a pool there, sometimes there's ponds, you know, there can be also, you know, let your dog run free. Some people don't have fenced backyards.
Yeah.
Big fenced backyard.
Yeah.
But you can do this if you had a dog on the other side of your fence that was barking and you wanted to stop that fence fighting or fence, you know, argument, you'd use this.
Okay.
You teach this in the house to start off with, okay?
Okay.
And we are using happy habits. There you go. I'm going to sit here. No, you're sitting down first. Sit,
All right.
sit down. And you just walk to the space. Turn your feet back. Good. The reason you turn your feet back is you're letting the dog know what direction you're going to be going in, and he's going to be going in. It's just a way to communicate with your dog. And if you had a really young puppy, this is a great way to teach them to follow you. Perfect. Handler error. Clean up on aisle 4. Where did you lose it? I had a wardrobe malfunction. I don't know, are you too old enough to know about that, Janet
Yes.
Jackson? Yes, in the Super Bowl. That's right, you just wait for him to come back and figure out what pays. This does not pay. And it's always okay for them to opt out. There you go. All done. Dad's gonna do it now. Well, you're not done. But he likes to train.
He does.
He does.
I know.
Henry, come.
Babe, remember don't yell his name.
Yelling his name. Getting his
It
attention.
sounds so like mean when you say it, but it's just deep.
Good.
There you go. You guys are doing great with your hands down at your side. It makes all the difference in the world.
Ooh, gross.
Don't bother me.
Why do that?
Yeah,
Good.
he had an itchy butt. That's why he did it. His butt itches.
I've never seen him do that.
Maybe he has to poop.
Maybe.
You didn't eat before he came, right?
I don't think so.
Good.
Good.
He's a grazer. I've never had a dog that like grazes at food.
Mm.
Every dog I've ever had inhales
Chows
the food.
down, yeah.
You're getting tired. That sounds
Yeah,
right
you can
now.
tell. I can tell he's tired. Yeah. He was at daycare all day today too.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll leave it to look at that till I want at least 2 weeks. You can get through a lot the first week, and then the second week towards the end of August, and I want to go out there.
Free.
Do it.
Okay.
And then,
Good job, Henry. Yeah, he's
good
nice.
job, Henry.
You missed the treats on the floor.
Yeah, clean up on aisle 4. Hurry up, or Haven's gonna be out here doing it.
Henry, come. Sit. Henry, sit. Henry, yeah, you're confused. Come here. Henry, come. Come. Good. Henry. Good boy. Good.
He was gonna get all the way down.
Good.
So this is, this comes off, his collar goes back on, you know.
Okay.
And, this comes off, put it up high so he doesn't chew through it.
So we can do the one that we were just doing.
Give
And
me a
then-
break. We're gonna do down and chill.
Okay.
Give me a break. We didn't really get to tab. We didn't get to lap. We did something else.
And then on the
mats
stools,
in the different
the
places.
mats and the stools.
Oh yeah, but that was just because he wasn't getting the mat.
Okay.
I was just changing things up.
Okay.
And sort of expanding his horizons. But
Okay.
we got to give me a break and down and chill, and that's important because give me a break is going to be do that above anything else and get that really fluent in him because we're going to
Leave it.
give him a distraction.
Okay.
Okay?
Give me a break is walking back and forth.
Yeah, walking back.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
It's open.
Do a big
Look,
noise.
Henry, it's gonna open. Okay.
Good boy.
Okay, good boy.
What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. That's a noisy door.
There we go. Put the waters in there.
Yeah.
Recycle.
There you go. All right.
See you next week.
See you
Alrighty, thank you very much.
We'll see you on Wednesday next